What is up, you guys? My name is Danny with the fat ass.
My name is Irma with the big ass titties.
My name's Annette with the badass tan.
And this is Let's Talk Pendejadas. Oh my god, as you guys can see, we finally have my amiguis, Annette in the name.
Honestly, dude, I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
this
know
feels
why,
weird.
me too.
I know,
Like,
right?
I feel a little goosebumps going
Right?
on.
Maybe it's the sunburn.
Maybe it is. Dude, we're hella fucking sunburned.
Honestly, I'm all red.
This is the only time you guys get to
Yeah.
see Annette's titties for free.
Besides on OnlyFans.
Literally.
If
Literally,
you guys
link will be-
haven't already, go subscribe.
Period. Sorry, it's because like I'm a little bit nervous because this episode is gonna be a little bit of a hard one because my amiguis here is gonna go really, really deep, the furthest she's ever gone in through.
Yeah,
And-
no, honestly though.
And like, I'm super excited because we know you in a very personal level. We just had this conversation not too long ago. We need to be on social media as friends more often because people think we're always beefing.
Yeah, they really do. Honestly though, I feel like social media, if you're not posting it, people automatically like, you know, jump to conclusions and all that shit.
They want to make like stories up just to make it look a lot better.
Scenarios, whatever.
No,
Used to it. Just because I don't post it doesn't mean that we're beefing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We are, or fucking hating each
secretly.
other. Before we get started with all the drama on the TV that we're going to talk about with the S1E10, we're going to do our little segment.
Tequila of the week. This tequila, it's not just a tequila. It's mezcal.
Oh.
Mezcal is very pure. So after one shot, we're probably going to get a little
Shut up.
tipsy.
Yeah,
to
swear
be
to God,
honest.
Bible.
Yeah, so it's really paired good with squirt.
Oh
I'm
my
scared.
God. Oh, so you're going to make it for
Honestly,
us?
me too.
I mean, if you want
Oh,
me
she's
to,
making
yeah.
a little mixture
Yeah,
moment.
she's going to make it a little mixture
let's
moment.
do it.
We need this for today's video.
Yeah,
Right,
literally,
honestly.
because we've been drinking all day since the beach.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that, Loki.
We did 10 miles today on the bikes.
Yes,
ladies.
and it was
Yes.
so good. Like, for some of you guys that don't know, like in high school, I used to cycle every single Sunday at 5 a.m. in the morning and go to the beach and back. And from Anaheim. So imagine, that was
Fuck,
really
no
far.
way.
Do you guys want to
I
smell
used to
it?
have, yeah, let's pass it down.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Bitch, yeah.
I don't really
Nah, bitch,
smell
you're
anything.
tripping balls.
eh?
You're still drunk.
No, I swear to God.
Drink it then. Drink it then. If you don't smell anything, drink it.
He's not
drink
down.
it.
Oh my god, he's down.
You fucking nibbled it.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
No,
I literally got the
stop.
chills for you.
I'm gonna be 100%. You guys want to know what it tastes like?
What?
Rubbing alcohol?
No, like charcoal.
Because it's very smoky. Mezcal is supposed to be very
Ew.
smoky.
Love
And you know what?
Irma, what did you do?
43% of alcohol.
Oh my God.
What's the regular?
Usually
I think it's like 18, no?
Yeah.
Shut the fucking front door.
I swear. But while Irma's actually doing our drinks, we want to give a really, really big shout out to one of our followers. So thank you so much to this person. Te chupa la chicha al rato. Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro y pa dentro. Oh no, bitch, I can still taste it.
You could taste the smokiness.
Yeah. Ew, it really is smoky.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of just want to like keep drinking it though. No, like
yeah,
really though.
I mean,
Honestly,
here,
it's
you're
not
we're not
too
gonna
bad.
waste it.
I know, right? You know what? It gives me the burnt Nick taste.
Oh, yeah, it really does. Like when it runs out of flavor.
Yeah.
And you're just
Ew.
like hitting like the,
Yeah.
the
That's
fucking battery.
nasty. Nick addicts over here.
Fucking crackheads.
That's interesting.
I used to do it.
Are you sure?
I still does it.
Interesting.
As most of you guys already know, that we did end up changing our format for the way that we do Let's Talk Pendejadas here. Everything is very much freestyled and we're more talking about what we think and what has been happening that is making us the people that we are. We'll just go down the line here because honestly, it's just, there's a lot to talk about.
But honestly, I feel like right now, life's just fucking crazy. I had kind of like a realization the other day. This was just a convo randomly that I was having with Alan. And we were just talking about, oh, what do you think we're going to be doing? And that low-key got me like sad and kind of like not disappointed, but just kind of like questioning everything of what I'm doing right now. Why am I still in this position? Why haven't I done anything? I just feel like I haven't done anything with myself to be able to think about exactly what my future holds. And I feel like it makes me feel very like
Christ.
yeah, I guess just very confused. Sometimes it makes me feel like there's no purpose to doing things.
Do you ever feel like you're not lacking what you want to do in the future, but more motivation?
Yes, it's more self-motivation. Because you know how last episode I was talking about I've been feeling very down because of my weight. This is another part of why I'm probably pretty depressed and very anxious going by each day. A constant thing in the back of my head, why am I still going to work? Why am I working my hours to make my money, just pay my bills, and then do the same thing every single
Right.
day?
I mean, honestly, though,
You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
it gets really easy to just get caught up in like routine.
Yeah.
Because routine is comfortable and it's easy. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm scared for change. Personally, for me, once I'm comfortable with something, something, it's hard for me to get out of that teen and want to try something different because it's just like
comfortability. But do you at least have an idea of what you want to do or where you want to take your life?
honestly, that's a sad part. I don't know.
I mean, but if I'm being 100% honest with you, I feel like I can't really personally sit here and say that I know exactly what I want to do. I don't. I live my life like that too, you know? Obviously, I deal with my depression and my anxiety, and that's something I don't really talk about. I try not to talk about it because I don't like to feed my brain more of that than I already feed it. Does that make sense? Does that make
Like
sense?
keep just talking about it over and over and then just feeding it even more into the depression, like not doing absolutely any action for it.
But I do also feel like that kind of kicks me in the ass also because I'm not really accepting like my situation with like my mental health and stuff. But even for me, like I said, I feel like I get caught up in just routine stuff. I feel like for me it's a little bit different because I don't have like a 9-to-5 job. Obviously, some days it's like, oh, okay, I clock in at this time and then clock out at 3 p.m. Or like some days it's like, okay, 9 a.m. till like fucking 12 a.m. It's a little bit different in that sense, but like it's easy to get lost, you know? But I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing. Like we're still young, but I do think it's an issue when you're not thinking about your future like at all, like whatsoever. Even
literally.
little goals are important.
What gets me more thinking is it's sad to think about, but like once my parents are gone, like I don't know what I would do. Oh, I don't want to get sad.
I mean, I feel the same for sure.
Me and my siblings, you know, yes, I talk to them and I've mentioned it before. I don't have that kind of communication how I see how Danny has with his sister or Alan has with Gretel and you with your sister. So what would happen once my parents gone? Not be in communication with them?
Or will you just not have any type of relationship with them? And it's totally understandable. You know, everybody has a different way of loving. But if you really have that problem, that's something that you need to talk to your family about.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Because show them how to love if they don't know how to love.
And that's the thing. I did show that because at the beginning, of course, I'm the second mom because I make my siblings realize I was the one that introduced saying like, I love you first to them. And I'd be like, how was your day? Like actually starting conversations with them. I feel like I was the one that initiated that. And that's why I have, I guess, a stronger bond with my younger brother and my younger sisters. But other than that, I mean, I guess it's just with time. And if I put the effort into them and show them, I'm the example. I'm the second oldest.
But that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Your family's alive now. Right now is the time to actually try to build relationships with them. Everyone has their own way of showing love. So like maybe the way that they show love isn't the same way as you show love. Like you saying I love you and stuff. I mean, it gets hard, but like I said, you can't let your negative thoughts prevent you from doing the now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Because I feel like that's the way that, you know, we just had this conversation at the beach. One thing that I can tell you, Irma, is that as much as a happy person that you put up as a front, and I'm telling you this, to be honest, I've never told you this before because it's like we've never sat down and had this really conversation with you, you know? But you're not a happy person in a sense of like you will go ahead and think negative about absolutely everything. And you don't ask for help. And, you know, that's what we're here for. How you build realistically what we really are. We're not friends anymore. We're literally family if you really think about it.
We literally are. And that's the thing also, like that's all in my end at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like I need to try to distract myself and not think so negatively and stuff. There was something I was going to say, but I totally forgot.
Mood? I was focusing on crying. We literally got so emotional. Alrighty, Miss Annette69, it is your turn. Well, I'm not going to call you Annette69 anymore. You're nutty to me.
Nutty.
From all this time I've known you, that's why your name's a nutty.
Nickname.
She's a little nuts.
Not the nuts.
For most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't really our high point in our careers. Honestly, when I started to learn a new language, and it's not necessarily a new language, I just kind of wanted to improve my Spanish. You know, Spanish is a very difficult language to learn. They have a lot of acentos and a lot of ways to use your grammar properly. That's one way that I wanted to do it, but my teacher wasn't really that fluent as well. So that's what even made it more difficult. Once I signed up for Babbel, it ended up making it just a lot more easier, and it's on your time and no one else's time.
Now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that has sold 10 million subscriptions already, there's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. When you're traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with your family, or you just have some free time.
Babbel uses bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in real life.
Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it a perfect way to learn a new language on the go.
Other language learning apps use AI technology to go ahead ahead and make up your lessons. Babbel lessons were created by 100 language experts.
Their teaching lessons have been scientifically proven to be effective.
With Babbel, you can choose up to 14 different languages, whether that's Spanish, German, French, or even Italiano. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you with pronunciating the words, and Babbel just makes it a lot more easier.
There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guaranteed.
Oh.
Start your new language learning lesson with Babbel.
Right now, save up to 60% off with supporting us and using our code at babbel.com/LTP.
That's babbel.com/LTP to get 60% off your subscription.
Babbel, language for life. Look, something that I love about you, and we have always said it, like me and Irma, you're so comfortable with showing your emotions to us. And I just kind of want to show a different side of who you really are. The last time I saw your episode that actually, I never told you this because I don't want you to ever feel like I'm sad for you. Like I'm here to help you. When I saw your YouTube video of where you were like crying down in your car.
Oh yeah.
Like I cried so much because it's like, we're not physical people, all of us.
Right. Yeah.
We don't hug.
No, we're Hispanics.
We don't, literally. We don't hug. We don't do any of that.
Yeah.
So when I saw that episode, all I could do was like, I wish I was just sitting right next to you and understand you, you know?
Right.
And that's just kind of like what I want to know about you. Why are you depressed?
I mean, I feel like there's like a lot that goes into it, and it's something that I don't really like to, not that I'm opposed to talking about it, you know, but like I said earlier, I feel like whenever I do talk about it, that's me projecting more negativity into my life. I mean, honestly, in that time, when was that video?
That was like a while ago.
January?
Yeah.
I want to say, if I'm being completely honest with you, I've been through like so many like fucked up relationships that they've literally destroyed me. And I can't necessarily 100% say that I'm 100% healed from that. You know, I would say, I mean, I can't even put like a percentage on it because like I'm learning every single day. That shit like really fucked me up. They were physical, like I got cheated on, I got mentally abused. That's not something that like I really feel like I want to project onto my platforms and stuff, or even like with you guys. You know, obviously I tell you guys like everything that I go through, you know, but I don't know, for some reason I just feel like sometimes I personally don't even really want to accept that I'm depressed or that I have pretty severe anxiety, which is why I don't talk to you guys about that. To me, it's a little bit more comfortable to just sit in my car and like talk about it to a fucking camera. But I do feel like that is one of my biggest reasons why I'm still dealing with this, because I've tried therapy in the past. I do social media. Like, I'm just gonna be 100% raw with you guys. I do social media. I don't trust people. It's hard for me to talk to even like my family about like my issues and stuff. So I'm not gonna go talk to a stranger that could possibly know me on social media, or like maybe the people that work at that facility know me on social media and stuff. I just don't feel comfortable with that. I've dealt with that in the past, and I feel like that's also really scared me, and that also incorporates into my depression, because I started this job as a hobby. I didn't think it was going to become a career, you know. It just kind of happened, and I feel like I just started at such a young age that it didn't really allow me to like grow up.
We said it so many times in this episode that social media has fucked us up in so many mental ways, because like you said, you started as a hobby, it was fun, and then you saw certain standards, and as much as you say that you can enjoy the way that you look, it was all changed because people
1000%.
pickpocketed you for every single little thing so that you can become perfect. And now that even if you're close to perfect, they're like, you have no emotion, you have no sense of love or attention or anxiety or anything. You're just kind of like a picture perfect person, and that's all that you really are.
Which I genuinely feel like this ties in perfect. That's the main reason why I don't really affiliate myself with influencers or like that influencer lifestyle. Obviously I am an influencer, but like you guys really rarely ever see me even going to like club events or events with other influencers and stuff. I get invited to these things, but like I personally make the decision to not go because that's not really who I am. Whatever, this is no disrespect to any influencer whatsoever. It's just the energy of the whole environment. That's such a fucking mind fuck. If their friend doesn't like you, they don't like you, and then it's very much like,
it's like
mean
everybody.
girl energy.
It's very much high school vibes. Like I'm kind of fucking over it.
Very
like
much that. With a bunch of lip filler.
No, literally.
Me with my lips freshly done.
But
look at me. No, but yeah, that's really much what it is. And I feel like social media just brings up that depression all over again. And you just can't stop getting reminded because you have trolls, one, you have hate, two, you have people people that hate you directly because you didn't do anything.
Number 4, which is the number one thing that I struggle with the most, is that your life is not private.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I am a super, super fucking private person. And unfortunately, with this type of job, it's kind of almost like you're not entitled to privacy, or you're not entitled to like feel like a human.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because literally at that point, you literally have to watch what you're recording.
Yeah.
When you're editing, you have to blur out some things or certain locations.
Or not show this, not show that.
And people will be like, you're being fake. You show your genuine side. And then they're like, we don't like that. And then you go back to the other way around.
And then they complain again. And you're just like...
I've tried to talk about like my mental health in the past. And maybe I haven't done it in like the most proper way. But there's really no proper way of doing it.
Definitely not, yeah.
But like, for example, that video where I was in the car. It's difficult because I feel like sometimes when I do show that side of me, people think that I'm looking for a pity party. Or like, you should just go get help. Or you...
And it's like, don't you think I already did that?
Or you that? Are you always crying? Or you're always this? Or you're always that? Dude, I'm a fucking human. I'm sorry fucking about it.
It's like, not easy. It's not something easy to fucking fix in one fucking day. And then I have the
world watching me go through my fucking mental breakdowns.
You won't forget it because people will just bring it back up.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's just a lot to like absorb. It's a lot to think about.
For sure.
You have to have hella thick skin at this point. I feel like back then when, I don't know how you felt when you first started social media, but did you feel like it was a little easier?
I mean, honestly, social media was way fucking different when I started. I started when I was like 14, 15. It wasn't like, oh, there's a whole bunch of fucking YouTubers and influencers. It was only like a handful. That was like the Jenny69s, the Patrick Stars, the fucking Michelle Karen. Yeah. So like it was way different. Like I feel like people weren't as harsh, and the platforms, TikTok didn't exist, or you know, times were just so different. So of course, like things were way easier for me. And I started off as a hobby. It wasn't my job. So if I felt like not doing it, I could just not do it.
Yeah. And then like think about it this way. The other day, we were all thinking about videos that we wanted to do. I was just kind of coming to a realization. I was like, I want to do fun videos with like music. I don't want to have to worry about if I'm getting paid. Like I don't want to have to worry about if I'm getting copyrighted. Now you have so much to worry about because it's your bag. It's your money. It's your money maker. But it's like, dude, just once in a while, I want to just say fuck you to your guidelines. And I don't give a fuck if my platforms get fucked up. But at the end of the day, it's your income. You can't say fuck it.
You can't.
You're literally still stuck at a corporate professional job.
Even if you try to like
these guidelines.
No, yeah. Even if you try to like move your way around it, it's just not even gonna work in general.
There's no way around it. Really.
Like when me and Irma were sitting down talking about that, we wanted to change the format of like not asking questions necessarily, just fucking talking. We were like so much freer and so much more understanding. We were like, Irma, we're not even gonna bleep out absolutely anything. We get copyrighted or not, we get striked. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like it's not genuine anymore. Now it looks like you're doing it for a job. It's not as pretty anymore. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Let's chug for a little bit. Ready? 1,
y'all bitches
2, 3. Alrighty. So I guess it's my turn. I didn't really want to bring this up as a topic, but I was one little faded in the shower and I was getting very emotional. Do you like to get paid early? Nobody likes to wait on a paycheck, especially when the bills are due.
Good thing there's Chime. Now you could get your paychecks up to 2 days earlier than expected.
That's up to 2 more days to save and pay bills and just feel good about your money situation.
But Chime is more than just getting your money earlier. It's also an award-winning mobile banking app, checking account, debit card, and optional savings account.
So what are you waiting for? Hopefully not your paycheck.
Get started with Chime today. Applying for a free account literally takes less than 2 minutes.
Get started with Chime today at chime.com/LTP.
That's chime.com/LTP.
Banking services and debit cards provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank NA members, FDIC, early access to direct deposit funds depending on the payer. I went to dinner with my mom the other day, you know, just kind of catching up with my mom and stuff. I don't understand why, like, we always have these convos with like my stepdad and my mom where they ask me about like my dad. I brought it up in the past before. We had like a whole ass episode about it. But this time around, dude, the world works in a weird ass fucking way. I ended up like not seeing him on my For You page, but you know how it says this person follows? Yeah. This person follows, and it was like me and Ashley and Alan. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I knew exactly who it is. So I just kind of brought it up, and I was just like, why is this still an issue? If I literally just let go of absolutely all of the negativity that was coming out of him, why am I still thinking about him? Or why do I even get upset about, not upset in a mad way, like upset in a sad way? Why do I still think about him? And you know, even triggered me even more because I told Annette and Alan a story that I've never told anyone about my dad, you know, doing stuff to my mom. Like, and I just kind of got even more emotional because it's like I wouldn't have my mom if like certain things didn't happen. It just kind of fucks with my mind a lot. And then not only that, right now I'm getting fat, so like I look like him because he's fat too.
No.
So like it even makes me more emotional because it's like I don't want to look like him.
You're like, stop.
Don't say that.
Stop fucking growing.
At least.
So now I'm trying to go get Botox and fucking get my nose done and fucking.
You're like, I'm trying to become a different bitch.
I don't fucking know. Maybe I'll have a reference picture of Annette next to my bed. I'll be like, let me look like
I
her.
want my ass like that.
No, but it's just like I never really cry on camera or anything like that because it's like I'd rather make things funnier because it avoids me
feeling the
emotions. I'd rather feel joy out of a conversation that I'm having that's negative. I'm really negative like that. That's like another thing that I've been just so stressed about nothing. Like my mom just put me on my place the other day. Like I said, last episode was right now I don't have my papers and I can't work and like, you know, stuff like that. I kind of blamed it all on my mom and it's just like she didn't deserve that. She made me feel like shit because she's like, don't you think I feel like shit because my son that I worked everything for, he's having such a bad time with it? I'm like, fuck, why do you have to do this to me? Like, it's about me. Why are you making me feel bad? Yeah. And then she just kind of made me realize like it's true. Like we don't care. As older as we get, our parents were with us for almost 18 years and they're still with us, but it's kind of a sense like once we moved out of our parents' house, a different type of emotion came out where it's just like, why are we so distant from our parents? Why is it that everything that they say or do affect us a lot more now that we understand? And I don't want that. I want to have just a fake happy relationship and just not anything faze me. I just want my mom and me to be happy because at the end of the day, if God forbid something happens to me right now or her, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You don't feel like you have like a good relationship with your mom?
No, I do have a good relationship. It's just I wish it was the relationship that I had when I was a kid again.
Well, but you're not a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know what you mean. You know what I mean? But I feel like for me, now that I've moved out, I have a different type of relationship with my mom, but like it's like a healthier relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like we're both adults now. Well, I'm an adult now, you know, like we understand each other like on different type of levels. Do you know what I mean? And like realistically, it's not like we're ever going to be young again. So it's like, why dwell on the past when like you have her here now?
Yeah.
And like for me, I just feel like I learned how to create boundaries with not only my mom, but like my friends, my family, the rest of my family. As long as you create like a healthy set of boundaries between you and another person, like things are gonna be good, you know?
I just feel like it's like the more of like the distant thing. Like,
but like, what do you mean distant though?
Like back then, like I used to not hesitate to go visit my mom. And now it's just kind of like, oh, I don't want to go all the way over there. And like, why do I think about it? You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to think about it in that sense? Like, oh, why do I want to go over there? Like, I kind of don't want to. I want to stay home.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wish I had that motivation to be like, I want to go see my mom. I miss my mom.
Right.
Yeah.
I do miss my mom. I think about her every single fucking day. Like, there's not one day that I don't think of her. It's just like, why can't I be like, I miss my mom. I want to go over there to go see her.
I mean, how often do you see her?
I see her maybe once every 3 weeks.
Shut up.
And I talk to her still every day, but it's just kind of like little chat, like, hi, how was work? How was work for you?
Like, good morning, good night.
Yeah, very much like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Like literally I can check my combos right now. It's like 5 minutes long with her.
I mean, honestly, I feel like whenever I'm not hanging out with my mom, that's kind of like how my relationship is too. And I know what you mean. But like I said, we have our own life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if we're not working, it's like, okay, well, I want to chill. Or if like,
or I want to go to a fucking bar and be a hoe and not let my mom look.
Exactly.
Like my mom is really young. You guys,
Yes.
my mom is from 1983. She's like 39 and I'm 24. Like that's not long. I'm sure most of you guys are having relationships with older men too. Like it's just like a regular thing now, you know? Like my mom is literally like young and she understands these and when she tells
young and hip.
yes, no, literally. And she's like, I want to go out to the club with you. I'm like, but I have some sort of respect for you. Like I don't want to be a hoe around you, you know?
But like maybe you should just go.
I know, but I don't know. I just feel like
a chill thing. You know what I mean? I go to drink with my mom. But like obviously I'm not gonna be fucking clapping this ass right in front of my, I mean she really don't give a fuck, girl. Like my mom will fucking
support you and be like, that's my
she's
email
like,
right there.
She'll throw the dollar bills at me, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
But like, yeah, like just hang out with her.
I don't know,
just
dude.
start doing fun stuff.
That's crazy. Because I mean, like, seeing how you guys' relationship is with your mom, like my mom is more like a lot more older and more traditional.
Oh yeah.
So she is way more like un vaso de vino. Ay no, mija, ya no.
She doesn't drink.
She doesn't doesn't drink at all. Like, at all. So it's kind of like whenever she sees me drinking or whenever she sees me out, she's like, why don't you ever just stay home? Why are you out drinking? What's the point? Yeah,
Stop
literally.
shaking your titties. I saw it on Danny's fucking Instagram stories.
100%. And I noticed little conversations that she brings up. It's from what we just recently did. It's obvious, you know, and I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. We will never not love our mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's those boundaries that I still need to work on with her. But of course, since I still live with my parents, it's her house, her rules. Like,
Which
I need to respect that too.
I can't like argue against that. Why do you think I fucking moved out when my parents were in Mexico, bitch?
Yeah.
That's why. Because like I knew that if I didn't take that step, I would be under their control like for as long as they can have me, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Literally.
even when my mom found out I was smoking, like I literally told, well, you know, I'm sorry that I did it at your house, but I'm not gonna stop. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. I would rather you know and you have to accept it than me hide it and go behind your back and then us just fight every single time I get high because I get high all the fucking time.
As long as I respect your house, respect my decision.
Exactly.
Right.
No, 100%.
And that's why I moved out.
Very much that.
And that's the thing. It's crazy because sometimes accidentally I leave the jar of weed inside my bag and, you know, the room smells like weed and stuff. And she's like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I brought a skunk home.
I know, right? But literally, it's a constant thing she always tells me. Even though she knows I'm going to continue smoking, she tells me, Mija, stop smoking.
Bringing up this topic about smoking is just like, I told my mom already. I officially told her.
No
like,
way.
I officially, like,
You barely told her?
Yeah, like, I told her like a month ago.
No
That
way.
you smoke.
Yeah, that I smoked.
Bitch, how has she not known?
I'm sure she knew.
But
I'm sure she 100% knew.
Yeah.
But like just having the thing of like the same thing like you were just saying, it's like, why are you hiding it from me? It's gonna be worse. We're just gonna be like, Danny, I saw you smoking, or I smell your car smoking. Like she's gonna be like that the entire time. And we were arguing back and forth. Well, Danny, why does your car smell? You smell like weed. Why are your eyes low? All of those questions and stuff like that. Because I don't know, like to me, like I still grew up in a way of like that weed was a really bad thing and I still need to hide it. Because remember, when I was smoking at, not to like, don't try these at home, 12-year-olds. I was 12 fucking years old when I started smoking. I was barely getting to junior high. I started smoking and then I would bring it home. I would smoke in my room. I would smoke every freaking night. I would smoke with my friends outside in the creek. I would go out in the middle of the night to go fucking smoke outside. It was so much smoking that I even got Ashley into it, and then my other cousin into it, and then Irma into it. Everyone that I got into it. So it's just kind of like, to me, it's always been a regular basis. Alan has always told me that, and you know, the way that he tells us about his smoking wise with his family and stuff, as long as he's not in the streets, as long as he's not dealing with money problems, mental problems, anything like that, his family doesn't care. As long as he's healthy.
Weed isn't meth.
Yeah, literally. So when I told her, she kind of just like, finally you told me. She'll make a little side comments of it, but like it's like mom talk, you know?
Exactly.
I'll be like, yeah, I was like, what do you want me to do about it?
Get over it.
Like, you want some?
Exactly.
Or she'll sometimes be like, why didn't you give me any? I was like, you want some?
I'm pretty sure she would be down to smoke with you though. Honestly, she gives me those vibes sometimes where like
she'll play hard to get and then she'll
Yeah,
100%.
I should fucking do like a weed party for her. I'm like, smoke this, smoke this. No, I remember one time she smoked the stizzy. Dude, one hit. She went.
She's like,
and then she's like, vamos a putear. And I was like, dude, it doesn't even hit you that long. You're fucking lying. And then she goes to knock out in the room. I was like, girl,
shut up.
You're thinking about it too much. And then she's like, I will never smoke again.
Shut up. No way. She's like, I'm tired. Bye.
I'm tired. Good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. She went to sleep at 5 o'clock. Didn't wake up until 11 the next morning. That's not my mom. She goes to sleep
Are you serious?
Yeah, she goes to sleep at 9, wakes up at 7.
I hate you guys.
Sorry.
I kind of already feel it.
I've been feeling it low key.
I felt it a while ago. Anyways, we're kind of drunk, you guys. So,
Just a little bit.
Anything you guys want to say? Emma, do you want to show us your titties?
She's like, I sure. Me? She's like, I sure do.
Just casually, you know. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans collab coming soon.
Love that, bro.
Wink.
Bro. We're not kidding.
Do you have anything else to say?
I'm straight.
You're gay?
I'm straight.
Okay.
I don't know what I am.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, guys. So that is it for today's episode. Muchas gracias, mi amiguis, for coming to the show.
We love you so much. Thank you.
Love you guys too.
We're gonna get high after this. But alrighty, guys. So don't forget to go ahead and follow me on all my social medias at Call Me Danny.
Mine's at Irma Tits XO.
At Annette69.
We're gonna give you followers.
Gets to 1 million.
Yes, go follow her. And then before we forget, thank you so much to this listener.
Yay.
We'll suck your dick later.
Oh, fucking.
Me too.
But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye,
Bye, guys.
Bye.